Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well and staying safe during this time. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like I said, thank you so much for checking me out. If you haven't done so, please make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Cool, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back. Thanks again for your support. I truly do appreciate having you here.
Last week, two important rulings in the SEC versus Ripple case were handed down. The motions to dismiss the case against the individual defendants and, more importantly, the SEC's motion to strike the fair notice defense were both denied by Judge Annalisa Torres. Attorney Jeremy Hogan, a partner at the Hogan & Hogan law firm in Orlando, shared his thoughts on the huge week for the XRP lawsuit. Attorney Hogan focused his analysis on the SEC's failed motion to strike Ripple's fourth affirmative defense because it is more essential for the lawsuit's outcome, the future of XRP, Ripple, and even the crypto industry. The fair notice defense involves putting the SEC's own actions on trial, such as ex-SEC William Hinman's 2018 speech in which he stated that Bitcoin and Ethereum are not securities. The SEC, as expected, moved to strike that defense, claiming there was no legal basis for it, despite the fact that the motion was filed over 10 months ago. The matter was finally decided by Magistrate Annalisa Torres, who denied the SEC's motion. The fair notice was upheld. Jeremy Hogan stood by his previous analysis, stating that while Ripple's argument that XRP sales are not securities is stronger than the fair notice defense, the FND may be more critical. He explained the hierarchy of the U.S. court system and how, if Ripple wins on a fair notice defense, it becomes the persuasive authority for any crypto company the SEC sues from that point forward. If the fair notice defense holds up and Ripple prevails, the SEC faces an uphill battle in any lawsuit it files. If Ripple loses the FND, they can appeal the decision, and if an appellate court rules that Judge Torres was wrong and Ripple did not have fair notice, the SEC will be in serious trouble because that ruling will be binding on every crypto lawsuit that arises. He added that the order is so good that Ripple won not once but twice, pointing to a footnote in the court's order. Judge Torres denied the SEC's request to consider the 75 previous enforcement actions in crypto-related lawsuits as fair notice based on that footnote. To the extent that the SEC's request that the court adopt this characterization of these enforcement actions, the court rejects this request because the report's analysis and conclusions with respect to these actions are not proper subjects for judicial notice. Moreover, to the extent that the SEC requests that the court parse each of these filings to determine the underlying facts and legal basis for the enforcement actions and draw conclusions that they are similar to, the court rejects this request because the report's analysis and conclusions with respect to these actions are. Furthermore, Magistrate Torres highlighted two critical factors that could influence a future summary judgment on the fair notice defense: whether XRP was sold as an investment and whether or not Ripple has any relationship with the vast majority of XRP holders. Ripple denies both claims, which the court believes can make a significant difference in terms of fair notice. If true, it raises legal questions about whether Ripple had fair notice that the term investment contract covered its XRP distribution, and the court may need to dig deeper into these issues. Jeremy Hogan then pointed out that the vast majority of XRP holders have no ties to Ripple and had never heard of the company before purchasing the digital asset. In terms of investment contract, the court will have to determine whether XRP moves in lockstep with Ripple's activities, and as Attorney Hogan pointed out, XRP has historically been correlated with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Furthermore, the SEC bears the burden of proof. Experts will offer their analysis and claims that suit each party during the expert discovery. Ripple wins if the judge can't figure out which is correct, the attorney said. After the settlement of the lawsuit, we might see soar so high it might go to $1,000 and make history in the crypto market. Also, Ripple, a blockchain company based in San Francisco, has invested in Hong Kong-based cryptocurrency custodian Hex Trust, high-profile blockchain project Terra, investment firm Morgan Creek Capital, and financial institution BlockFi were among the participants in its $88 million Series B funding round, which was led by seed stage fund Liberty City Ventures and non-fungible token startup Animoca Brands. Total funding for the company has now reached around $100 million. Hex Trust raised $10 million in October to fund the development of its HexSafe custody program. Animoca Brands took the lead in this round. Hex Trust is Asia's largest cryptocurrency custodian, as well as a provider of custody, decentralized finance, and brokerage services. It currently manages $5 billion in assets for over 200 institutional clients. Its services support over 200 different tokens. Hex Trust, which was founded in 2018, has yet to achieve profitability, but it has other priorities for the time being. According to Bloomberg, Alessio Quaglini's company is currently focused on scaling its operations. Quaglini is optimistic about the future of the industry, claiming that blockchain will be the new infrastructure of global finance following significant funding. Hex Trust has also been granted regulatory approval to operate in Singapore in addition to Hong Kong. The company intends to use the newly injected funds to expand into new markets. Its goal is to establish a presence in Europe and the Middle East. The cryptocurrency custodian has set a lofty goal of doubling its client base. In addition, the clearinghouse, a well-known Ripple partner, is collaborating with Wells Fargo on a cross-border payment system that is specifically designed to support digital commerce and could eventually replace SWIFT. The real-time payment service system would allow for the real-time transfer of digital currency between eligible Wells Fargo accounts. This project could directly challenge SWIFT's dominance, according to a new Wells Fargo online service agreement shared online. The RTP service was created for the digital on-the-go way we live and work today, according to the clearinghouse. Unlike competing payment systems, the RTP system offers real-time postings, instant confirmation, and a secure two-way messaging service. Transfers would be immediate and final, giving account holders complete control just like cash. Despite the clearinghouse stating elsewhere that its system works within a $100,000 credit transfer limit, it appears that the RTP service will be severely limited at Wells Fargo with a $5,000 single payment cap. Wells Fargo also reserves the right to terminate, modify, or suspend RTP service access at any time. In the end, however, this is more evidence that digital currencies are slowly but steadily being adopted by traditional financial institutions. Major banks are recognizing the need for bespoke systems designed specifically for improving the flow of commerce in the digital economy. Despite initial reservations, Wells Fargo has stated that it will reserve the right to add additional accounts that are eligible to the RTP service. As the asset remains in a prolonged consolidation range, an anonymous XRP wallet received a massive amount of coins worth approximately $74 million. 100 million XRP were wired from the major exchange to an unidentified wallet that currently holds slightly more than 100 million coins, according to the transaction page on the Whale Alert tracking service. The wallet continuously redistributes received funds to smaller entities, but it is not linked to any other exchange or OTC trading desk, so the final destination of funds is unknown. The whale's identity is most likely known to the exchange's representatives because the funds were received directly from an exchange that requires KYC methodologies for withdrawing digital assets. It could be owned by large private investors rather than centralized or decentralized services, as the wallet activity suggests. On March 7th, the whale made the most recent transaction, transferring 1.6 million XRP to the exchange. If Ripple wins at trial on its fair notice defense, the court could set a precedent that the commission failed to provide fair notice to market participants due to the confusion it has created, effectively forcing the commission to create much-needed comprehensive official guidance for the industry. In the coming weeks and months, all eyes should be on the Ripple case. It will almost certainly have a huge impact on the markets and the future of this innovative technology, which cannot be overlooked.
I'm your guy. I will keep you posted. I'm your advocate. I'll be back on a daily basis, usually multiple times per day, with these videos to keep you updated with everything going on. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share any of my videos with your friends, family, social media, or anybody who may care to listen. Thanks so much for your continued support. I'm always here for you. I want to help you through this time. So thank you so much for continuing to choose me. Enjoy your day, stay safe, and I'll catch you again probably in a couple hours. Thanks, everybody. See you later.